Okay, dear students, I am reaching you through this video for an important message. This message is about, yes, how are you going to get ready for this exam, which is for CA students starting from November 1st or so, and for CMA students December. So we are almost mid of September. I thought it would be appropriate for me to catch up with all of you and share a few things very important how to go about it. See, there are two parts to preparation. One is until date, what has been your coverage of the syllabus, whatever you have studied so far, whatever topics you have covered, whatever you have worked out, etc. And from now on, what is going to happen? That's very important. So now you need to be focusing on the available. Now another 15 days in September and 30 odd days in October. So 45 days is what is left out for you. Now this 45 days, if you make an effective use of it, then definitely you'll be able to achieve good results. I can assure you that. I'll tell you how. Now, even in the earlier videos, we have discussed about the allotment of time for subjects. Very importantly, I would recommend you to allot almost on a daily basis, couple of hours for each subject. What I mean to say here is, don't try to just study for one subject the whole day because you'll be running out of time. And as a confidence building measure, you need to cover all subjects on a simultaneous basis. So for example, today morning you wake up at 5 o'clock or 6 o'clock, you study law. Now another important point I want to highlight here is what are you going to study when is also something very, very important in the next 45 days. So for example, ideally I would recommend you to choose the morning time, the early morning time when you're fresh in your memory, to read subjects like law, or for that matter CA students economics for finance and enterprise information system. And where you find it difficult during the day, it will be difficult for you to read that. It will be a little bit dry. So morning fresh in the day when you are ready for preparation, I would recommend you to allot those few hours on that. For example, 1 hour per subject is good enough, or 1.5 hours per subject. Then come to the practical subjects. The practical subjects like income tax, cost accounting and management accounting. Then you have, for example, accounting and advanced accounts. All of that you can come during the day. Ideally, when you start your preparation in the morning, allot these 3-4 hours for the subjects, as I said, and then allot a couple of hours for each subject. And what you like to read at that point of time, you read that subject. For example, your mind will be happy with doing accounts, then go with accounts at that point of time. So don't try to do income tax at the time. Ideally, income tax, what I used to do is I used to study income tax somewhere in the evening, 4 to 6, 3 to 5. I prefer that time because it's a little comfortable time for me, and I know the subject, no doubt. By this time all of you are aware of the subject also, so just working on it further. So evening 3 to 5 has been the time which I used to spend on income tax. And as far as income tax, try to allot that time. Morning, after you finish off these theory papers, 10 to 12, you practically work on accounts, and then probably if not in advanced accounts, you can move on to cost accounting. Evening after income tax, you can come to advanced accounting, and little late 6 to 8 or 7 to 9 financial management, and little late light subject strategic management. I would prefer little late in the day, because see, that is at the end of the day you got a proper understanding of the subject. It's just a matter of getting acquainted with the key phrases and terms and all that. So little late in the night, like 8 o'clock to 9 o'clock or so, is good enough. So this is how you need to allocate time for each of these subjects, so that you make full use of it and effective use of it. So don't try and sit in a subject where you feel bored about it at some point of time. That is not going to give you any results. And whatever you have read so far, you have to cover that, and whatever you have not read, you're going to read, or you're continuing your preparation now. For example, there are a few topics which you just started yesterday, today, maybe you're going to start tomorrow. No problem. You start it. You run this parallelly. I would recommend you to allot 1.5 hours for the topics already studied, and 1 to 1.5 hours for the topic you're going to prepare afresh. Are you able to follow what I'm saying? So definitely this would take up almost 12 to 14 hours a day. That is good enough for you, and I don't think anybody can work beyond that effectively. So 12 to 14 hours a day is what you should target, you should plan. Stick to a plan broadly, but don't try to be like, no, I should read only now income tax. Not like that. You be a little bit flexible on it. Other works, whatever you might have, keep it at pending for time being. Don't try to enter into too many things at the same point of time. And I've repeated many a times, I'll repeat it once again for your benefit. Passing exam is something you have to wait for after you write your exams. So you cannot think of what will happen to my results now. So don't worry about your results. Don't think of your results now. Your job is to study, study, study. And nobody can go to exam hall at any point of time for that matter. Leave alone November 20 attempt or any attempt for that matter. saying that I am fully prepared. I think that is something which is impossible to say. So nobody can go to exam hall with full preparation. There is nothing like that. There is nothing like full preparation. What is full preparation? It's a relative term. It's a relative term. So for me, full preparation is different. For someone else, full preparation is different. So let us not get into that. We should only focus on, see, let us understand one important point. The cutoff mark for pass is minimum 40, aggregate 50. Now, professional course, CA or ICW or ACS, they have consciously considered the fact that for a student to get that 50% of the cutoff mark with all the subjects and all the topics, whatever is your preparation, you are quite capable of getting that. Let us not miss that point. If you get a paper which is so simple, you can get more marks, that's fantastic. But what you should try and aim is that cutoff mark of 40% in a paper and 50% on aggregate, you should somehow get it. I am pretty sure that all of us are equipped for that. Don't underestimate. Don't underestimate. Don't think, no, I cannot do it. Even anybody for that matter, even a qualified person, if he's going to sit in the exam again, he will have the same dilemma. What will happen to me? So this cannot be stopped. There's no end to it. So there's nothing like next attempt will be easy for me or the following attempt will be easy for me. I'll postpone it. No, nothing like that. No, nothing like that. So this attempt you should always think is the best attempt. I should give my best. And as we keep saying, no, once you give your best, you wait for the results, let it come. Let it turn out to be good. All of us are going to be pretty happy about it. But don't think of results and start your preparation or hold your preparation. No, if I write now, I may not clear. That is a very bad thing. Okay, so don't do that. Go for your exams with full preparedness and with full confidence level and go and do. In the exam hall, I'll tell you, you will find, as I said, most of the things known to you. I can assure you that, and with that you can clear the exams without much of a problem. Are you able to follow me? So these 45 days are very critical, very crucial, and I recommend you to fully work dedicated basis. Forget about so far what you have read. In the sense, yes, you have studied hard, but what is going to be happening in the next 45 days is very critical. Okay, so don't ever miss this golden time, what is available with you the next 45 days. And for CMA students, you have almost another 1 month left out. Good, you should feel happy about it. Or for CS, you have another 1 more month left out. But for CA, we have exactly another 45 days. This 45 days can determine your career. So keep this in mind. Don't ever be hesitant in your preparation. Don't ever have a double mind. Don't ever have lack of faith in you. Okay. At the end of the day, God is with us. God will help us. In fact, one of my students, I said this. He said once, I prepare well, but I carry a fear with me. Then I said, okay, do you go to temple and all that? Then he said, yeah, I do go to temple. I said, you go to temple. Even I recommend all of you, now that government has allowed you to go to temples or place of worship for that matter, temple or whatever is your faith, go to that place of worship, pray God, spend 10 to 15 minutes there, maximum, okay, and pray God and ask Him that kindly make me do well in the exam and make me pass in the exam. This is what I require from you. Pray God and put your fear under the feet of God. Don't carry it in your head. Put your fear in the feet of God and tell God, I am putting my fear into your feet and you take care of it. You have to take care of my results. I should pass my exams. That you take care. I will take care of my preparation part. I will study well. So I am not going to carry fear in my head because I have given it to God. God is going to carry that fear on my behalf. I have put it in His feet. So God is going to take care of that. I have to only carry what I learned, my knowledge, my subject understanding, presentation. Don't be casual about your presentation. I have discussed specifically on the topic also. Presentation is very important. Whatever you know, present it well. Don't try to do a fast job or something like a superfluous job. Don't do that. So get your basics right. Get your basics right. Any paper, 50 to 60% of the marks will have a lot of basics in it. Many students have problem in basics. So you need to fine tune that. Get your basics right. So this is how I would recommend you to approach your exam for the next few days available. And I can assure you good results on that. Okay. So hope for the best. Pray for the best. And go with your full dedicated efforts for the next 45 days. Sincere efforts. Don't leave any stone unturned. Okay. You have heard it many times. Okay. Don't leave any stone unturned in this next 45 days. Be smart in your approach. Approach your exams well. Plan it well. Execute it well. And you should show your smartness in this. Very important. And you will automatically clear in your exam. Knowledge is there with all of you. By this time, you have studied, you got an understanding of the subject, everything is with you. Don't worry about that. That will come along with you. Okay, it is going to be with you forever. Only when you go and sit in the exam hall, you'll be able to think and write. Today, whatever you know, even if you think, you may not be able to recollect because you're in a pressure. But in the exam hall, after the first exam, all your pressure will be released. I can assure you that. Just first 20 minutes to 30 minutes of your first exam. After that, all your pressure will get released. I can assure you that. Carry that until that time. After that, you will find, oh, good, I know this, I have done this. All this, you will get this momentum, that confidence and all that. And that will take you through the rest of the 8 exams or so, totally. 7 exams, 1 plus 7. Then after all the exams are over, you would only think, oh, acha, fine. So we have done a good job. Let us hope for the best and enjoy your life after that. Okay, this is what I thought I'll quickly share with you. So make sure, I only hope, I wish, I am fairly sure we are going to meet very soon, because there are a lot of government announcements coming up saying that yes, schools and colleges can open somewhere around 21st September, etc. The dates are floating around. I'm pretty sure government probably will allow such coaching centers also to operate somewhere that last week of September or so. I am very, very eager to meet all of you, each one of you. We have been missing to meet each other over a long period of time. Now, this 1 month, if we have with us where we frequently meet each other, at least for, if not for the whole, because you're anyhow going to study, at least for 1 or 2 weeks, we have a chance to meet and interact, and that's also going to help you out. Okay, so a lot of positives with us. Let us carry with the positives only. Don't ever carry any negative element in your mind. Okay, keep it aside for time being. Focus only on positivity. Results are going to be positive. I am going to do well. God is with me. My fear is out. I am not going to fear. I will only focus on my preparation. This is your mantra. Carry it with you and you will succeed. Okay, I'll get back to you probably before exams. I'll keep probably couple of options, opportunities like this to catch up with you, either directly or through such messages, and kindly go by what I'm trying to convey here. It will be of great help to you. Don't just put it to the earphone, hear it and forget it. No, keep hearing it regularly. Keep understanding what I'm talking about, because I'm sharing with you my experience only. Okay, my experience is what I share with you and it will help you a lot. Okay, all the best dear students. I'll get back to you very soon. Take care.